Now, the 2024 U.S. presidential election, which takes place on Tuesday, will be highly consequential as Donald Trump faces Kamala Harris following Joe Biden's withdrawal post-debate fallout. This election will also include congressional races, influencing the political landscape significantly. The Telegraph has reported that the key battleground states will play a critical role, particularly Pennsylvania, which offers 19 electoral votes. Trump must also aim to flip Arizona, Georgia, Wisconsin, and Nevada, previously won by Biden, to secure that victory, while Florida and Ohio remain solid Republican strongholds. On Election Day, polls will close at varying times across the country, with early voting and mail-in ballots affecting overall turnout. Final results may take days to project, underscoring the potential for a protracted counting process similar to that in the 2020 election. Now, to provide more analysis on this for us on the U.S. election, joining us from Florida, Dr. Robert Rabil, a political science professor at Florida Atlantic University. And from Iowa, joining us is Dr. Naaman Abu Issa, a Democratic Party member. Welcome, both of you, to the program. We'll start with you, Dr. Rabil. How would you interpret the latest polls showing Kamala Harris and Donald Trump nearly tied in Pennsylvania? Does this have implications for the Harris campaign? What do you make of those polls?
Well, of course, it's going to have the implications. It's going to have the implication for Bosch. You know, really, it's tight. It's tight in Pennsylvania. It's tight in Wisconsin. It's tight in Arizona. It's tight in Nevada, because it's going to decide who's going to be the next president. And for Trump, that's extremely important. Still, he didn't agree, to the last one. So of course, just let me highlight one thing. This is how tight, if you go back to the year 2000, George Bush won thanks to Florida by a little bit over than 500 votes. So this is how tight it is, and this is how consequential it is. And it's consequential on the domestic level and on the foreign level as well.
And Dr. Abu Issa, what do you make of the early voting, which is surpassing 68 million Americans? Are you seeing some trends there?
Yeah, I'm happy to see this strong numbers. It's probably record numbers for elections in the United States. Many people are going in person, and others are doing it by mail. And it looks like the majority of those votes are for women, and women are known to be supporting Kamala Harris. I think the last statistics is showing that 54% of the early votes are for women, and 60% of the women are voting for Kamala Harris in general. So they can't do exit polling against the law in the United States, because they want to preserve the dignity of the election, and they don't want to show any early results. However, I guess it's a good sign for the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party is trying to get out the vote as much as possible through those, especially the swing states. Those states are very close, and all the statistics are within the margin of error. So there is really no clear favor position for one party or the other. And the only results we are looking for is really after November 5th now, in 3 more days. And that's the number which is going to be probably contested and argued about. But we hope that the Democrats will do again what we did 4 years ago.